Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, in what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the James Madison Dukes.
Gotta come out with a dub, man. How to lose them. 1-6, bro. Come on, dog.
David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
That on there,
Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that.
Look at me. Y'all see me?
He'll be stopped at the 17. So the James Madison Dukes offense will have the first possession of the game.
We're going to run the ball for the first beginning because quarterback like to get tired.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force feed this guy the football, baby.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways
Come on, people. I need to chop in this game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly complete. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
Nice job by the running back there on that angle route against zone coverage. He wasn't in a hurry. He was able to sort of find the soft spot in the defense and just gear down, make himself an easy target.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They line doing something.
Pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
We just got a new right tackle, by the way.
Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That pass is incomplete.
3-star.
They're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
We can convert this.
Those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
This the play right here.
I like this call in plus territory. The punt would have to be so precise, might as well leave the offense out there on 4th down. Finds him out of the backfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver.
Come on, Ron, block some.
It'll be 2nd down. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free.
Left arm hurt. Look at this. Y'all see this? I just committed your ass. You come out your left arm hurt. You should have set that in the visit.
As a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Using the quick game. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. The short hand, it's Yates. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done.
He's a good receiver right there.
Down on the throw and catch.
Every time I run this play, it's a high hike. Watch. No.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here.
We ain't fumbling, bro.
The drive of the game is working to perfection.
We're going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Nice defensive.
So mad.
Get a hand in there and knock it away. They love
that
to pick
was
up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Into the end zone he goes.
There we go.
James Madison.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good
Yeah, sorry, I see
hustle team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the
like another run. Short pass.
The guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team
There
to
you go.
succeed.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a short pass right here.
The Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Little in route.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Right down the middle.
I knew it was going to be an in route.
And they'll finally catch up to
Put
it.
me on the field, man.
A big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll try it again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short
sack
from
your
the
defense.
43.
Definitely a pass.
They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory.
It's not a good defense.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, and that's how the 1st quarter will end. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. 1st down to start the drive after the break. He leaves it with his back. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play.
Let them do it like y'all. Do y'all like that.
Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
You got to score.
Getting set for 1st down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback. The number 1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike. And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Discards a man.
There we go, 3-4.
They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front.
Yeah, I know about this play.
Line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Throws to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Yates. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the
pocket.
Touchdown
right here.
Another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Lets it fly deep.
Oh my God! Put it in front of him.
And he's brought down.
That's what I be talking about, bro. A good quarterback putting that right over the top.
The give to the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Georgia Southern in a hurry. They'll throw it on first down. A strike downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Great job on the offense, being patient, understanding when they're in zone coverage. I got to hit those tight windows, make those precise passes to get those big plays.
A little screen to the running back. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Eagles. Reeled it in.
You the best thing we got out there. You ain't playing like it.
And the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back.
Oh, I did not see that dude.
Trying to take it back.
That's my bad right there.
Inside the 10.
I'll take the blame for that.
Georgia Southern. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Auburn went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did
that was me right there.
Ever do that? The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, so you got to hold the ball, though.
That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep. Not able to connect there.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Going to take a shot. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Gonna run it. It's Yates. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Come on, Coach.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game.
Again?
That
linebacker playing that right, bro. That's how you're supposed to play that.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You did good.
Down. Here comes the field goal unit.
You did good, Coach. The field goal.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll give it to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And it'd be easy to say these 2 offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be
accurate. Look at that duck. He's going to throw a duck anyway.
Sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just
That's
get
a good
back
ball
to
right there.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
See if we can get a pick. Stop him.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stops, and it'll be 1st down. Georgia Southern in a hurry. They'll give it to him again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The offense in hurry-up mode. They'll go to the counter. And he throws hands with that strong
Almost stop. I got to
room
run
there.
man right here.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass.
Get in front of him.
It's Murphy.
13?
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. And the Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he makes the catch inside the 25. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Give to the back.
Oh.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout.
See, if my quarterback can throw like that, man, it'd be a problem.
New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
No shit.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. It's always
Quarterback
great to get
inside.
points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Oh, he got it. Bro, you see how that... Bro. The way they safeties come down is crazy.
Touchdown, Georgia Southern. What a great play by the defense.
Like, he's floating down there, like, that's crazy.
They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point sails through for a 28.
I can't even throw the ball.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that shit.
4th interception
Look
of
at
the
that.
game. Touchdown, Eagles. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Yo, that is crazy, bro.
So careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good.
He was down there 5 yards away from him. He still broke on the ball.
He did right there with that pick 6.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
This team.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. The big
quarterback.
thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
I'm surprised he ain't break on that one.
But you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes,
Crazy,
I do,
yeah,
because of
man.
that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
That was a dumb throw right there. I can admit, that was a dumb throw. But everything else was not.
You can tell they're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate.
I need a new QB, bro.
Go get positive yards when it's
You
there.
can,
These guys are such great athletes. They do it with ease.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Yates. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
That thing
That's perfectly fine.
I already know
defense, I'm
that.
going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won third down and forced him on fourth down.
What type of throw is that, bro? Yeah, this quarterback can some doggy.
On first down, here comes this offense.
I'm gonna drop him.
They try to pop a run.
Not drop him. I'm gonna.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Fucking ball.
And the ball's loose. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back.
My ball back.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than
I just cook up drives, bro. Clearly got you the game.
Right in that guy's chest.
He's still gonna try to cook up some drives.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive.
In the run plays, I only run.
Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
He unleashes a long one. How about that play to get a hit?
I'm just throwing, bro. Look at this guy. Y'all see his top impact, bro?
Until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
I can only run the ball. I really want
to win. Really give you a shot of momentum. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He's right on target. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off play action. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
One of the screenplay.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40.
Oh, everybody hot.
He's looking downfield to throw. He's going up top.
Yeah,
and it's caught.
That's probably the best throw he threw all season.
And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Dukes have this offense rolling. From the red zone, looking for a space.
Whoa, he ran the wrong route.
Interception, a nightmare. He is not waking up.
He ran the wrong route.
And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Looking for a
productive around the corner.
First down. He leaves it with the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the tailback. Hard running there. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one, and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles into the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing.
Then you're going to see me offer that to another squad.
That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
This team ain't
Some
cut.
might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, that's just bad.
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood.
Not at all.
Just
Not
very
good at all.
ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Niggas ain't cut, man. Let's get to the recruiting, man. We 1-7, man. That's ridiculous. Oh, this wide receiver need to come to us, bro. I almost said, never mind. We got this right tackle, pass protector. I don't know if is he playing. I don't know what, but he wasn't protecting them. You know what I'm saying? If I remember correctly. Alright, let's look at all these users right here. They got all the top picks. Oh, look at this, bro. Look at these picks right here. If I had these players right here, 5 stars, 4 stars, we wouldn't even lose no game, I promise you. But you look at my school. Let me go to my school real quick. We're in the Sun Belt. Oh, we're in the Pac-12. Oh, no. Look at this. So I go look. I'm at the bottom of the bottom. I ain't got no stars, no name, dog. Shit crazy. Shit crazy. Oh, we gotta reschedule him to visit. Did he visit already? Oh, we check this off. We need to do it right here. I don't need them, but who we got? These little 2 stars, bro. That dude ain't coming over here. That dude ain't no good. Hold on, let me redo something real quick. We were calling 3 stars and up on me. Tight end. If you ain't no 3-star, goodbye. Goodbye. I'll take you to win now. I just a little bit of hours on scouting, then we out here. Yeah, no, I think I was on scholarship. All right, y'all, we out of here. 1-7. Ain't too much to say, man. We'll pick it up in the next one.